World Whiskey Review, brought to you by me, Man in the Sands. Come and join me. Hats off, game on. Welcome back, the final episode of this theme, NAS Whiskey, non-age statement whiskey. We are ending with a Lagavulin expression, the Distillers edition. Lagavulin is a heavily peated, smoky whiskey, famous in whiskey circles. Some like to pride themselves on saying, I always drink a Lagavulin like I smoke my cigar. Heavy and smoky. Some simply enjoy Lagavulin for what it offers. History. The distillery was established in 1812. Coming from the Islas, something nostalgic and romantic about that, potentially. And I'm not going to get into Lagavulin. I'm not going to get into how smoky, peaty whiskies are made. But coming from the Islas, we have the bogs and we have the soil that is full of the peat that allows phenols to create this smokiness. So on that basis, because Lagavulin is really an episode in itself, we're going to get straight into the drinking. So just know this, it's a beautiful, beautiful bottle. And there's a lot of information on the bottle. For example, the design is gorgeous, old school. It has the emblem of Lagavulin. It tells you what it is. It then goes on to tell you it's a single malt Scotch from Islay. And it tells you that it's double matured. We'll come to that in a second. It also goes on to let you know the batch number. Now, this batch number is because the Lagavulin Distillers Edition uses small batches for double maturation. That's a long maturation in Pedro, Ximenez sherry casks. So we have the smoke being mixed with the sweetness. Well, what does that mean to us? Well, shall we explore? Join me, because this bottle is about pride. You hear that? Doesn't it feel like an age cork? Unlike some that I've opened before. Normally you get a pop or a boof. This is a age. Everything speaks volumes to say, I am whiskey. Respect me. Honor me. Who's your daddy? Well, Lagavulin has many rites of passage. However, this is all about whether or not we think this is a good whiskey to drink. Remember, it is smoky. It gives you all of the information. It's a 43% ABV. It was distilled in 2005. It was bottled in 2020. It is an affordable, decent quality whiskey. Affordable being at the higher end. £90 a bottle, $140, $50 a bottle. But let's think about some of the other whiskies I've reviewed, and the prices have varied. And the last one was the Japanese. So the Japanese one was quite unique, or in fact was unique and is unique in the taste. Similarly, Lagavulin is known for its unique heavy smokiness. But what does it mean when it's been mixed with the Pedro Ximenez sherry cask? Well, firstly, the colour. It's darker than you'd normally see with a Lagavulin 16-year-old. The 16-year-old is a bit fairer. This is richer in colour. It's natural. That's what you get from the heavy, long maturation in sherry casks. What about nosing? You shouldn't be too afraid. 43% of going in. Now, I'm getting toasted caramel and almonds. So we are going to do this and back up to see what else comes out. Sweetness, a little bit of iodine. This whiskey coming from the Islay and how it is produced, Lagavulin usually has an iodine, a sea brine air taste and nose to it. Now, shall we taste it? Let's get on, shall we? Hats off, game on. Who's your daddy? That's Lagavulin for you. They want to be your daddy. They want to say, we are the boss. There's only one smoky whiskey here. It's Lagavulin. I don't necessarily agree, but I know what they're doing here. So on the lips, there we have it. I would say that's a little bit of a burn to a glow. And it's there. I was wondering where it was, and it's there now. Gosh. So, the fire on the lips that was there, reminiscent of chili, if I'm honest, a bit of chilies. Not pepper, but chilies. It's got a spiciness. That's faded. The glow is there, and it lingers wonderfully down here. But it's passed through quite quickly for me. It's a little bit drier than I'd anticipated, and yet the sweetness is there. The pride is there, but we're going to go in again. I want to try and understand what is this to me with the smokiness. Lighter compared to other Lagavulins. Lingers in the mouth. The 4 in the middle. The sweety, smoky element is there. It is not heavy. And yet it's a little bit disappointing because Lagavulin for me is such a heavy whiskey. Now, is that a bad thing? No, it is not, especially for you if you are new to smoky whiskies. Is it easy to drink? Yes, it is. Therefore, if you are used to smoky whiskies, you're going to realize, oh, I could drink this quite easily. This could be a drop for the night. And yes, it can be, especially in front of the hearth. I'm thinking November, December time. It's getting cold. It reminds me of my grandfather. It has that element of the woodiness, the maturity, the smells and the taste that only come with age. And yet it's really a young whiskey. And it wants to say, who's your daddy? But it is not there yet. Now, I'm not finished. I decided to open this one up for 20 minutes to see what it does for 20 minutes. Hence the tulip design glass. I didn't add the Pedro. I am quite a stickler about this. Lagavulin does not need a drop of the holy water added unless you're getting more of the age statement close to the 20-25-year-old. And then it does benefit from a wee drop of the holy water. Here, the Pedro is not required. Here, I recognise it's youthful and it's been mixed. It's been dancing with a Spanish influence. So what does it mean when it's been left for 20 minutes? Because this will tell you if it is really worth that money. Ooh, caramelelli. I'm thinking toffee apples. I'm thinking winter. It's brought it out more. Just being left alone, it's brought it out more. The iodine doesn't hit you as much. It's more of a salty sea air. Interesting, worth it. What a different whiskey when left on its own for 20 minutes. A bit like a decent Scotchman when you first meet him. Give him time to come round to the English accent, might take him 20-30 minutes, and then he might give you a chance. Go in the first 5 minutes, he's more likely to say, boof, get out. Now, 20 minutes, we've danced, I've left her alone, she's come back, and she's passionate, and my goodness, what a difference it makes. It holds more. It's not disappearing so quickly at the back. It holds on more. The spiciness has gone. A little cheeky, but it's gone. I'm now thinking smoke, charred, winter air, fireworks, toffee apples. That's that sweetness. You know it's a cold air, but you want to be all cuddly, and this is what it's giving you. This is a great whiskey, at least this particular batch. This one is wonderful. I think it's fantastic. 4/509. 2020. I recommend it, especially for those who aren't sure about smoky whiskies. I'm going to end this week with a quick drinky of what I think is the best and why. And they're going to be in shot glasses, bang, bang, bang. And I'm going to let you know what I think. I hope you join me later on this week. That'll be coming out at the end of the week, as usual. Thanks for joining me. Remember, stay safe, drink responsibly, and enjoy life. And most of all, find someone to share it with. Everyone enjoys a bit of company now and again. As for me, Lagavulin and I, we're going to have a little dance tonight. Sláinte. Creaky cork, out we go. Ciao, ciao.